YouTubers, it's me, and I want us to, before we get started, I'm just looking at my clock here, the clocks in this room, because I'm going to show you a particularly unusual one. I want to give a shout out to some channel subscribers who have commented on my videos. And today's focus is this clock here. A very unusual looking clock, as you can see. It's got a sort of a hoop, and it sort of goes round its surface. It's kind of, that piece is actually separate, kind of fits on. Nice clock. It's a half-hour strike. I'll just open the top here so you can see. I'm trying to get it so I can focus on it. It's not easy to do when you can't really see what you're doing. There she goes. It's a full hour strike. It's actually what it is a half-hour strike / hour strike unit. Does it say it doesn't strike very well at the moment because it's, you know, it's kind of very sort of low on the spring, so we're not really getting the best result from it. But this is the front closed. The front hinges in a really strange way. See, most clocks like this one here hinge from this side, so the door opens to the left. As you can see, we've got the door open there. This one here, however, hinges that way, to the, well, with the hinge on the right. So I'm going to take it down off the shelf. Let's turn it to the half-past position again. And you can see the clock for what it is. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to place you on this cabinet so we can get this clock down, because it needs to be brought down onto the, I'm going to bring it down onto the floor so I can show you it in a better perspective. There's a lot of clocks in this room, so I want somebody's help with this one. This is a very, as you can see, it's a very strange looking clock. It's got this piece here, which is actually, as you can see with my finger, for those that can see, my finger's actually going between the edge and the other wooden piece here, so there's actually a gap there. This at the top here is the bit that, this sort of brass ball thing is what holds it on. It's got a dark face, as you can see. A very unusual clock. I'm going to turn it round so you can see the side view of it, because it's quite an unusual clock. So let's turn it round to the side. You can see a side view. What I want help with, ideally, is if somebody's got a date they can put me on this. There's the movement. Fully operational. As you can no doubt see, it is a coil. There's the hammer and the coil. You can see that it is actually a coil strike movement. There's the coil. I'll bring it in, look, so you can see. There's the pendulum giving it. It's got quite a big arc on it, actually, the pendulum. Zoom out again so you can see from a distance. There you go. You can see the whole of the movement there. That's pretty standard fare. And what we're going to do is we're going to have it strike off in a minute. Never seen a clock with a pendulum arc quite that wide, but this one obviously has for some bizarre reason. So we're going to turn the time around to about 12 o'clock here, and I can watch you can watch it go. There's the hammer, look. So it's going to, there we go. Very, very slow because the thing's wound down. It's hitting that coil there. It pivots from this corner. Very nice clock. Let's move that out so you can see it from a distance. Beautiful, beautiful clock. There you can see it from perspective. You can see where it pivots from here. Look, that's the pivot point for the lever that controls the chime. There's the arm that it goes to. See, this here is the arm where the chime fits to the clock movement. You can't really see it so well now. There's a pendulum. Very nice clock. If somebody can help me date this, and we don't even know who it's made by. I can't see any stampings on the movement. Let's see if we can get into the movement and see. I don't think we can even see into the movement far enough that you can see anything on the movement, but there's the movement as it stands. There's actually more to the movement. It goes right down there. It's a square movement. Typical, it's your typical square movement. But you can't see all the way behind it because of the chime block. But it's all there. It's sort of right behind there. Goes right down. So let's zoom in. You can see kind of where we're looking at here. You can see all the pivot points on the movement. It's in very good shape. There's the coil. Again, you can see there's the hammer just there hitting that coil. It pivots on there. Very, very well made clock. Let's look at it from a top view. There's the back door, and everything's intact. Look, you've got the little thing for fastening it with. You just turn that like so, and you can see the grain of the wood. Look, beautiful clock. Let's look at it from a distance so you can see the back of it it's on the floor, but that's so you can see a look of it. So just turn it round. There. That's how it would look typically. The front is open, as you can see. It opens from the left as opposed to opening from the right like most conventional clocks. So it's kind of unusual. Anyway, folks, this is Chris again with my unusual clock. If anybody can help me date that, please don't hesitate to contact me. And you can see my other ones here, look. All the way up the cabinet. There's a load of different ones. There's my German hauler. There's some alarm clocks. We'll get to all those in future videos. But for now, I bid you farewell. And I'm just putting this back up here on the top where I can get it. There we go. Up on the top between the two Westminsters there. Okay. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you on another video.